Welcome to the MoneyWise Channel, where we speak of inspiration and of setting goals. What I've been doing lately is answering many people's emails that said they have started working on their ambitions from watching the videos I've been putting out, and I'm very happy about it, that people are enjoying what I'm doing. Makes me so happy that you guys are learning the techniques and just starting to have that good vibe and spirit in your life, because that's what it's all about. It's all about being happy and being successful. I want to see you guys continue, and I have so many emails. I'm really surprised, so I'm just going through each one of them, and I'm going to answer all your questions. If you have any questions, ask me, and I'm going to give you my opinion, because I just really appreciate you asking. After my first video I did like this, I got like 15, then I got 20 more. Then it was coming in bunches. So a lot of you guys, make sure you subscribe, because that's a lot of emails. But I appreciate it. I just got an email, and this is one about a person. It was a little different. Usually I get questions about things, but this was about a person named Kevin Samuels. I thought that was interesting, and I had heard of him, and so I decided to go watch a couple more of his videos to really get a good opinion before I speak on someone, because that's the intelligent thing to do. Just don't say stuff. So here on the MoneyWise channel, we're always going to do the research before we speak, as you know, in my videos. So I went and watched more videos because I knew I was going to speak about this today. And the person asked me did I think he was a savage or a compassionate person. And I think that's what I'm going to call the video. Kevin Samuels, the savage or compassionate? I like that. Kevin Samuels, the savage or the compassionate? So to start it off, we have to say this. What is a savage? By definition, a savage would be someone that's violent and uncontrolled. Violent and uncontrolled. A compassionate would be someone that's concerned. So we would have the violent and uncontrolled far as a savage, and we would have the concerned person far as compassionate. So Kevin Samuels, the savage or compassionate? So let me go into this. We have to understand a little bit from what I've heard and what he said, and people say he's from Oklahoma, I believe. He was a single child, came up under his mother without his father there, so he spent a lot of time around women, older women. So he came up in a time with Color Purple and all this, so he really got to hear during the fish fries when people were doing each other's hair and nails. He got to really listen to what women think about certain men, so he got a pretty good point of view. And I also heard when he was in college, they had forums where they would come together with women and men, and the women would speak. So he's been listening to women for a while. He's also had his YouTube channel, was dealing with the men, teaching us men how to dress and colognes and things of that. And I hear people laugh about that, but as a man that wears cologne and wears suits and dress nice, and I also wear other nice jogging suits and stuff like that, take care of myself, you know, shave and make sure my hair is clean, and I like all those things. You know, that's money wise things. Money and wisdom. You want to take care of yourself, and you want to take care of the people around you. My nephews, I like to keep their hair clean and cut and stuff like that. So the things he speak of make sense to me on that side, as far as taking care of yourself, as far as men. And he says that he spoke with women and he heard the complaints of things they wanted. Then he spoke with men and said, okay, why don't you guys pick these women? And then they told him the reasons. So all these things are things around him that he just paid attention to. Now, I know from reading the comments and me getting this email, it was from a female, and she was asking me this, and she said she felt one way, then she felt another, and she's going back and forth with her and her friends, and wanted to know my opinion. And when she said, is he a savage or a compassionate, I thought that was very interesting. And that's why I really wanted to get into the definition of savage. Violent, you know, uncontrolled. When you really look at him, do you really think he's out of control? And if you think now, if you really think no, he's doing what he wants to do, okay, so that would kind of eliminate that. If it's violent, that could be the way you're taking it, or you could say the way he's giving it. I understand that. Now you can flip to the compassionate and say, does he have a concern? I think you kind of can see a concern there, and it might be the way you feel he's coming at it, but he's definitely controlled. He's not uncontrolled, and there's definitely a concern because he keeps saying, I want you to be able to get what you want, what you desire. Now, many times we don't like the way people say stuff. You know, we don't like the way our parents say stuff, our cousins, the pastor, our bosses, our employees. But it's not always that it's wrong, because people can say something that you claim is nice and it could be wrong, right? So it's not always about how messages are delivered all the time. We got to figure out what the truth is. I always try to tell people that I care for, you know, take the best and leave the rest, right? So if you take the best and leave the rest, then you're always going to get what you need out of it. And if you don't need anything, keep it moving, right? So it's all in the way you look at things, you know, because I can see his concern. And I also could see where people could take it the wrong way. So for me, in my opinion, when I look at it, I would say, look at the way he came up. Look how he sees things. As far as he's an image consultant, because that was the thing about him rating, that's savagery. But let's be honest. It's true in this world, everything is a rate. There's a rate on the dollar. There's a rate on crypto. There's a rate on if you play sports. There's a rate on height. You got to be a certain height to play this game. You got to be a certain pounds to play this position for football. You got all these things are rates and judgments. So we live in a world like that. We also have billboards for music. We have all these rates. Everything's rated. That's why there's numbers. As soon as you get into science and mathematics, you're dealing with numbers and rates. This is just what it is. So we have to remove our emotion and look at it for what it is. So when you do that, yes, you can look at it and feel a way. But if you really get into the basis of it, you could almost say, you know what? I kind of see what he's saying, and you can see the concern in it. I would tell anybody, don't watch a clip of anything. Somebody could pull a clip of the things I say and twist it and turn it. I say watch the whole thing and really get into the content, right? And once you watch the content in its full situation, then I think you would have a better concern on your side and understand the concept that's being said. Because nobody's fully right, nobody's fully wrong, right? There's always something going on there. And if you just get the wrong piece, you won't know that. So for me to answer the question, is Kevin Samuels the savage or the compassionate? I would say there's a mixture here and there. But because of the where I stand, I can see the concern because I'm looking from a level of non-emotional. But just, do you want to get this? If you're a female and these are what guys want, the guys that you're picking, remember, it's the guys you're picking, right? So you have to look at it like a job. If you go into a job, you can't get mad at them for wanting what they want, right? Or if it's something you got and somebody wants it from you, you might say, hey, this is what it takes to get that. That's what you have a right to do. So somebody either has to level down or level up to what you want. So here on the MoneyWise channel, we always credit people that basically level up, work hard, and go get what it is. If it's gaining weight for a position, a football position or whatever, or if it's losing weight because you want to be a model, you want to have this commercial, you want to wear clothes for this or whatever, or you doing a workout, or you're going to be part of a workout thing or whatever it is, gaining, losing, getting your education, whatever it is that you're going after to get that job, or getting that job and then asking them would they pay for you to get more schooling, whatever it may be that you set your goal for. That's what it is. That's the rate, that's the judgment, and that's the concern. You know, you could be lifting all day and the guy over top you say, one more rep. You be like, man, my arms are tired. One more. You be like, well, that's too much. It might seem violent and savagely because you about to drop the weights. But if you push it up one more time, you'll see that the concern was there and you were happy, or you stayed up that extra hour to study. So it just all comes down to that. So, you know, just ways to look at it. But I say in anything you do, take the best and leave the rest. You know, so always remember, stay inspired, and that plans may change, but goals stay the same. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. I'm going to be answering some more emails. Everybody stay happy and keep smiling. Yep.